and happy Monday. Okay, y'all, I really don't know what's going on with the green screen today, but it's doing its own thing. When I tell you it's doing its own thing, it is doing its own thing. But hello, everybody. I just want to greet you guys and tell you happy Monday. And it is Motivational Monday. And I know y'all seen this post, girl. Y'all, I got a picture with me looking with my face in being Wonder Woman because I'm Wonder Woman. How many of you remember growing up on Saturday mornings to get up and watch the Justice League, watch the Super Friends, then you got to watch the series with Wonder Woman. You seen her spin around and she changed her clothes. Y'all know we was outside doing that because I really like that lasso, honey. Tell me the truth, y'all. Tell me the truth, and I will put that lasso on you. Well, of course, you know that was without jump ropes. But one thing about the League of Justice is that it was a group of friends that got together. We all had superpowers. They all had something that made them special, made them different, and they united for a specific cause, and that was to get rid of all of the negative things that were happening. In other words, they were there to do what? Ensure justice was happening, ensure people that were treated fairly. And that is what we have to do as a group. We have to unite for with our superpowers so we can go out and tell and show with the world that we are here, that we have a story to tell, that we have our own superpower. And then how did your superpower help you to get to where you are now? Some of you, your superpower is prayer. You know that you can pray for everybody and anything and you see a change. Some of you have the superpower of organization. How did organization help you with your life? And some of you need to just identify what is your superpower. Now, you know I love Wonder Woman, but my other favorite was the Wonder Twins. Because then when they did this, Wonder Twins, unite, Wonder Twins, active superpowers activate. Power activate. Y'all, that was one of my favorite things because it tells us that we have to touch and agree to activate our superpowers. Y'all, who are you touching and agreeing with to activate your superpower? And that's one thing that I want us to think about because we have to learn to operate as a group, operate as a league of people that have their superpowers. And so that's what I want y'all to motivate you guys to do today. Who are you connecting with to activate your superpower? Because your superpower is going to rule over everything that you do. You again may even have the superpower of prophecy. You know that there is, when God gives you a word, that it is true. What is your superpower? Y'all, it is time for us to form this Justice League and activate exactly what we're going to do because we are here to do it. We are here to share with the world and to empower the world because if we can empower somebody, because I tell everybody, I've said this a lot of times, that if I had someone in my life speaking truth to power to me, then maybe I would be in a different spot in my life. If I had somebody to just tell me, hey girl, you can make it, you can do this, instead of putting stipulations on me, telling me what I couldn't do or how I couldn't do it, then maybe I would have a better mind. I would have had a better mindset growing up and would have been able to achieve more things because they were speaking to me. But this is what they were speaking to me. They were speaking the negative in my life because that was the negative they had in their life, because they didn't step out in faith. They didn't operate in faith. They didn't operate in encouragement. They were putting their truth onto me as opposed to seeing what my superpower was and encouraging me to develop that superpower. Because that was another thing that the League of Justice did when they got new people in that had superpowers. They would train them, kind of like what they did with X-Men. See, I got this, honey, where they would send you off to the school to train you not to be like somebody else, but to train you to be who you were. What was in you? What power did you have that you needed to develop? What power made you different? And that's one thing that we have got to do. So if nothing else on today, to motivate you to operate in where you are going to be is recognize your superpower, activate it, and most of all, encourage someone else to operate in their superpower as well. And I also want to invite you to join us in our new book collaboration. It's called I'm looking for 50. Do you hear me? 50. I'm looking for 50 people to join me in telling their story about their superpower. What is your superpower? How did your superpower help you go to that next level? How did that superpower help you achieve your goals? What is your superpower? How did you identify it? Because a lot of times some people have a superpower and they have not even identified it. They don't even know what's going on and why it's even there with them. So I want you to join us. Again, I am looking for 50 people. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I've said this somewhere else before. I think 5 slots have already been taken. So 50 people, guys, we're looking for 50 people. Jump on board with us. We want you to join in, share with us what your superpower is, and let's go. Thank you, Bishop Noah. I appreciate you. I want you to join us in telling us what is your superpower. All right, guys. And if you got any questions, you got any concerns, feel free to drop them in the DM. I will definitely get back to you. But most of all, y'all, let's be like the super twins. Let's join together and activate our superpowers. And whatever that superpower is, let's go out and share it with the world, because somebody needs to know also what is your superpower and how you have incorporated it in your life to make it to that next level. But all right, guys, I love you to life. Have a great one. And look forward to seeing you on the book project. And it's open. Oh, and it's open to everybody, because some people say, well, you're doing this with Church Girl CEO. I am. But this time we want to make this a collaboration of everyone. So male and female, does not matter what in the business you're in, does not matter how you work in ministry. We want to hear from you, because sometimes somebody needs to hear about their superpower from a different voice. And remember, we always say you are that shepherd and your sheep need to hear your voice. And sometimes they need to be reminded of what they're doing and how they're doing it. And it's just like like parents and children. You can tell your child every day that the stove is hot. They might not listen. Or you can tell them every day not to wear this certain shade, especially for young ladies, not to wear this shade of eyeshadow. But the minute somebody else tell them, they think it's gospel, and then now all of a sudden you see it change. That's what we want to be. We want to help someone see the change that they don't see in themselves. Well, all right, guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you to life. Have a great one. Have a great rest of your day. But most of all, let's activate those superpowers. Have a great one. Peace.